What's good, Herons? I'm Nate.
And I'm Zach, and we will be your hosts for today's broadcast.
Let's fire up this episode with the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for showing respect, Herons.
Good morning, Herons! Last week we had a fundraiser called Trick or Treats, and we raised over $250 going to the Wichita Center. Speaking of food, on December 4th through 8th, we will be having a canned food drive, and all the funds will go to HTVMS Backpack Buddies and the Wichita Center. Speaking of HTVMS, last week's Mix It Up Day was a hit. Now let's cut to some footage. I think the Mix It Up Day was a very positive event for our school, and I had a lot of fun meeting new people. I think that it was great for the kids at our school to be able to expand their horizons, talk to new people that they had either never met or just seen in the halls and never got a chance to talk to. Overall, I think that it was a really positive event for our school. That was some action-packed footage. So last year, we donated a lot of money to a fundraiser called the Thirst Project. But this year, we're going to be voting on a whole new fundraiser that we're going to be donating money to. Let's go see what those fundraisers are. Well, that's all the time we have for today, Herons. I'm Ava. And I'm Isabel. And you're watching Disney Channel. Silly us, we're watching HTV, and we represent you.
You know what? I'm thirsting for some inspiration.
Oh, well, here's some water.
Oh, thank you, Zach. That's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the quote.
Oh yeah, I'm up and forgot about that. Well, here's a quote.
There's a lot that's good in your life. Don't take it for granted. Don't get so focused on the struggles that you miss the gift of today.
That was inspiring.
I would agree. That was an amazing quote.
Hey, Zach, did you know that Avid went on a field trip?
No way, you're pulling my leg.
Nope, they went to the University of Oregon.
Sounds like a real education bomb, my bromies.
What's up, parents? I'm Daw.
And I'm Donnie, and we're here with the Avid Field Trip to U of O.
U of O was founded in 1876 and has 295 acres.
Now here's a few pics of what we saw here today.
You know what? I need a little bit of lulz.
Well, Zach, I have just a thing for you. Let's have a look at the joke of the day.
You wanna hear a joke? Yeah.
Why am I so good at sleeping?
What?
Because I can do it with my eyes closed.
That was funny. You agree?
Definitely, but do you know what I love more than the joke of the day?
What?
Kneebone's questions.
Okay, Herons, Mr. Kneebone here again for another installment of Kneebone's Question. This question comes from Isabella Gurn, is it a perfect one for football season as well. So Isabella wants to know, which NFL team are you a fan of? So let's find out from some Herons which football teams they're fans of, okay?
That's a great question. My favorite NFL team is the Packers. My favorite NFL team is the San Diego LA Chargers.
The Seahawks.
The Browns.
The Broncos.
My favorite NFL team is the Seahawks. My favorite NFL team are the Raiders.
Too bad, Green Bay's better.
Do you really have to ask?
My favorite NFL team is the Patriots. What's NFL?
Yeah, I really think the Cleveland Browns are going to make the Super Bowl this year.
Go Bills.
Oh, can I ask you a question? What's your favorite segment of the show?
I personally like the weather.
Well, then let's go have a look at the weather segment.
What's all this talk about Wicker?
Let's have Mr. Roosevelt and Miss Bahunian fill us in, shall we?
So hey Herons, I'm here to tell you about the I in Wicker. The I stands for inquiry. Inquiry is when we find ways for you to stay engaged and synthesize the information, analyze what you're doing, ask questions of each other. When good instruction lends itself to inquiry, that's the I in Wicker, we're gonna find you going into deeper levels of understanding of what it is your teachers are asking of you.
You might be developing a hypothesis in science class.
You might be synthesizing information.
You might be developing questions that you could use on a test. So all of that inquiry will help you develop a better understanding so you remember that information later on.
You might be asking questions to yourself, to your peers, and to your teachers, but asking questions leads to inquiry.
Great job, Herons.
Thanks, Herons. That's the I in Wicker.
Speaking of learning things, let's learn a new word with the word of the week.
I'm confused. Can you elucidate this for me?
Elucidate? What does that mean?
Elucidate means to make something clear or explain.
Oh, thanks for elucidating that for me. You just need to forget to add a period.
Thanks for elucidating my question.
No problem.
What a peculiar word, my bromies.
Hey 8th graders, have you ever thought about walking on the same ground that the Battle at Gettysburg was fought? How about seeing the White House, the Capitol, and the Washington Monument in Washington, D.C.? Or spending 2 nights in New York City?
You get to go to a Broadway play like Wicked, visit the Statue of Liberty in Times Square, and much more. How? Sign up to be a part of the annual 8th grade East Coast trip. For more information, get a packet from Student Services. Don't miss this amazing opportunity.
Now let's look at this week's Lucky Heron Callout winners.
Well, this is the Unbromies. I'm Zach.
And I'm Nate.
You know, young and hungry. Solo song this time.
Have a good day, Herons.
But Fappy's still cooking up some. Don't you worry. But they're still gonna be lit. Here we go.
Melee.
Peter Piper, pick a beat, rap it, trash it, one more try. Hit that verse another time. Rap it, smash it, bars fly. It ain't easy working on the quarter, but I make with what I got. Hey. How can you get something for nothing when you had nothing to start? Peter Piper, pick a beat, rap it, trash it, one more try.